All right, hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Marcus Higgs with Verbling.com coming to you from Saudi Arabia, beautiful Saudi Arabia, in the middle of the desert. It is getting very hot here as summer approaches. It feels like an oven sometimes. Today we are going to have a conversation class speaking about moral dilemmas. A dilemma is a situation or problem, and the answer is not easy to find. I think I may have I actually misspelled it on the Verbling title. But a dilemma is a situation. Oh no, wait. If you're wanting to join, please, you can click in the corner and we will begin. If you're watching from YouTube, you can join us at verbling.com. All right. Let me get my windows here. Hello, Dimitri. Good to see you again.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Alberto?
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, hello. You look like Albert Einstein. Hi.
Ah.
Anton?
Long time no see, Marcus.
Wow, what was it? It was maybe 30 seconds? Okay. Hello, Moise. Moises. All right. Hello, Karuna. Are you there?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Well, my name is not Karuna, it's Angela.
Angela?
For
Is
that, I will change
Karuna is the man in the picture?
No. No, I have to change that. Karuna is the brand of my small business.
Okay, all right. Karuna. And actually, it was funny because I saw Adela, and I thought Adela's picture was Karuna's picture. Like you guys,
Oh.
almost similar. Hello, Adela.
Hello, Marcos.
Ah, you changed your picture from the flower.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And hello, Joseph.
Oh, hi, Marcus.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you. All right, class. For introductions, we already did our names, but just quickly, what city and country are you from, for other people who don't know? And are you a decisive or an indecisive person? Okay. Anton, what does decisive mean?
If you have to make up your mind and to think a lot about what are you going to decide in one or another direction to solve any problem or to ask someone or to answer someone maybe.
Good, good. You just learned I don't know if you just learned the word, but yeah, we talked about it. Decisive means you have the ability to make a decision quickly and effectively. The ability to make a decision quickly and effectively. What is the opposite of decisive, Anton?
Undecisive.
Indecisive.
Indecisive. Indecisive.
All right, so tell us, we can see your name already, but tell us what city or country you're in, and are you a decisive person? I'll begin. My name is Marcus. Right now I'm in Saudi Arabia, and I'm trying to decide now. Usually, for the most part, yes, I'm a decisive person. But I'm indecisive when it comes to things about business that I'm supposed to do. And that's a bad thing to have as an entrepreneur. But usually I am a decisive person. I'm a very decisive person. All right, Adela, please.
I am Adela. I'm from Spain. I think I am a decisive person.
In all things?
Um, More or less.
Okay. All right. All right. Good, good, good.
To spend a,
Wasu! Mm.
to spend a lot of money, I do it. If I need to have a buy or spend a lot of money, this is I indecide in this context.
You're indecisive, but you're going to
Yes.
spend a lot of money. Okay. Interesting. All right. Wasu!
Hello.
Hey. Hello, Wasu. Please introduce yourself.
Okay. From Wasu from Thailand. Yeah. What is your question? I I
Yeah.
just
Are
came
you a
come to.
decisive or indecisive person? Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I quite indecisive. Because I always console about everything to my parents.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Cool. Nice to meet you, Wasu.
Yeah. Thanks.
Counsel. Seeking counsel is not a bad thing, but okay. Alberto.
Hello, I am from Bogota, Colombia, and I am an well, when it has to do with my job, I am very decisive. I make decision quickly and effectively. But when about my personal life, sometimes I am indecisive.
What is your profession?
I am a teacher, university teacher.
Do you mind if I ask what subject?
Yes, it's technology and education.
Ah, cool, cool, cool. And you have is that picture supposed to be Albert Einstein or is that you?
No, that is Gabriel Garcia Marquez, who
Oh,
recently passed away.
passed away. Uh-huh. Okay. Cool, cool. Nice to meet you, Alberto.
Nice to meet you.
Fair. Please tell us where you're from and are you a decisive or indecisive person?
Okay, hi guys, hi class, hi Marcos. My name is Thar. I'm from Iraq, south of Iraq, Basra city, and I am about your question. It is a debate about what situation I face. It some situation I will be decisive, but another no, I will be flexible because I think we couldn't be just and generally decisive, and we couldn't also and generally be flexible. So it is depend about situation we face it. I don't know if I'm wrong or okay. This is my answer.
Okay. All right. I will accept that answer. Good. All right. Anton, you told us in the
Hello,
last class. Yeah.
hello. My name is Anton. I live in Mérida. It's a little town in the south of Spain, and I am a decisive person. But this is not suppose. This is not the as a result of my condition. Sometimes in my home is not going to be what I decide, because in my home my wife wears the pants.
Okay. All right. So even if you decide on something, another plan of action might happen. All right. Good to meet you, Anton. Moises.
Hello,
Hello.
I am Moises. I am from León. It's a small town northwest of Spain. Um, I I consider myself an undecisive person.
Indecisive. Indecisive.
Indecisive person. Indecisive.
Okay. All right. All right. First one in the group. All right. Nice to meet you, Moises from León.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Dimitri.
And nice to meet everybody.
Yes. Oh.
Hello, Marcus again. Hello, everybody. I'm from Russia. My name is Dmitry, and I'm a decisive person, especially at my work.
You said you're an
But when I
indecisive
face
person?
this decisive,
Indecisive?
decisive, no, decisive,
Okay, okay. Uh-huh. What is your
decisive,
profession?
yes. I'm a lawyer.
Oh, yes. So you need to make decisions quickly.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, cool, cool. Thank you, Dimitri.
Thank you.
Uh, Karuna is not your name. It is Agatha or
Angela.
Angela. Angela. Yes, Angela.
Well, hi everyone. Hi Marcus. My name is Angela. I am from Bogota, Colombia, but I live in Spain. And I consider myself a decisive person when it comes to professional issues. I am designer and usually I know what I want, I know how I want it to be, how I'm going to do it, but the problem is when it comes to personal decisions
Mm-hmm.
because I usually don't know what to do. It's way more difficult for me to make decisions.
Okay, cool, cool. Nice to meet you, Angela. All right. And last one, Joseph.
Well, I'm Joseph. I'm from Peru. I think I am decisive person. I don't think long before doing something. I only do whatever happens.
Okay. You only I didn't get the last part. You only do whatever happens?
I take my decisions very quickly.
Make.
I don't think long before doing what I want.
Okay. All right, all right. Nice to meet you again, Joseph. Nice to see you again, rather. Let's jump into our document. And our document is called Moral Dilemmas. All right. I spelt it wrong on the PowerPoint, but it's spelled correctly in the class. We are actually going to look at different situations, and we are going to have discussion. All right. We're going to see what choices would we make, what differences or what things would we change, and how we would respond in the situation. Who would I like to go first? Let's go with our teacher, Alberto. Alberto. Okay, I'm going to ask Alberto to read it, and I'm going to ask Alberto to respond. But then I will ask two other people to respond, and then it's freely open to anyone. I'm going to ask Alberto to read number three, and then I want Angela to respond, and Dimitri, okay? So Alberto, can you please read slide number 3?
Slide number 3. This you have witnessed a man rob. Yes, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have witnessed a man rob a bank, but then he did something completely unusual and unexpected with the money. He donated it to an orphanage
Orphanage.
that was poor, run down, and lacking in proper food, care, water, and amenities.
Pause right there. Angela, continue. Angela, can you finish it?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the sum of money. Okay. The sum of money would be a great benefit to the orphanage, and the children's lives
Lives.
would turn from poor to. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having difficulties with this document.
Does it keep on changing?
No. Okay. Thank you. Uh, the sum of money would be a great benefit to the orphanage, and the children's lives would turn from poor to prosperous. Would you A. Call the police and report the robber, even though they would likely take the money away from the orphanage? Or B. Do nothing and leave the robber and the orphans alone?
All right. So you're there with two choices. Now in life, it's never a dichotomy. There are never only two choices. So there's always an invisible choice number 3. But tell me, what would you do, Dimitri? After Dimitri, I'm going to ask Alberto and Angela to answer, and then I'll open it. But Dimitri, what would you do?
I suppose I do nothing and leave the robber and the orphans alone. I don't know why, but I think donation to orphanage is okay, but robbing a bank is bad. But I don't know. I think I leave the robber and get away.
You would leave him and let him get away?
Yes.
Okay, I have another question for you later, though, Dimitri. Roberto, what would you do? Alberto, I think your mic's on mute. Okay, continue.
All right. Yeah. Well, I think I will choose A. I would report call the police and report the robbery.
Yeah? For the orphanage, but what about the kids, Roberto? What about the
Well,
kids?
the way I think is that in Colombia, I have seen this a lot, that some people do certain good things, but at the same time they do bad things. So it sends a really bad message to people. So it's like, okay, to try, if you want to do something good, you can do something bad to do it. And you think about the people that deposited the money in the bank. I don't know. It probably they have the money for. I have the money there for my daughter's university, and I have saved all my life. I have worked hard. I have done good things to people, and somebody just robbed it, and they will take it to the children, to the orphanage. Probably, I would look for a way to give money to the orphanage, but not like dirty money.
Interesting, interesting. That raises another good point about like the cartels of how they do bad things, but then they do good things and they want a good image in the community.
I was thinking about a very bad character. Well, everybody talks about it. Pablo Escobar. So he did good things, but he stole and killed people to do though to pretend he was good or something like that. So well, I don't want to talk about him, but
Sure.
that's why I told you about that in Colombia something like that happened.
Okay, so you would report the robber. Interesting, interesting. Angela, what do you think?
Well, I agree with Alberto. Um, because, well, I know it would be a good cause to help the children, to help them with this money, but the way the robber is going to contribute is not the right way to do it, because if he is really concerned about those children, he would try help to help them in a better way. I mean, uh, to to he would try to get all the money a good from a good origin. So I would have to think twice if I call the police or not, because I know, well, the benefit for those children, it's right, it's okay, I think, but robbing a bank, probably not the best way. So I think my decision would be very difficult to make in that case.
Indecisive.
I would have to think twice. Um,
Okay.
probably I would not call the police, but I would I don't know, contact this person and I don't know. Very good.
Okay, now you're thinking about it more. All right. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so it was run down. Run down means the building is breaking, the facilities and the services aren't working. There's lack of proper food, care, and amenities. Amenities are things like the beds, the school where they learn, you know. It would be a great benefit. Their lives would go from poor to prosperous. It'll turn their lives around like that. Uh, to Dimitri, I wanted to say, what if it was your money that the robbers stole? Would you contact the police?
Yeah, nice people can left money in this bank of course, to help to the orphanage need right by right way, so another way, which is not a criminal.
There are other ways to help. But I'm saying you said that you would not contact the police. I'm saying if it was your money, would you contact the police?
But I don't know. I think I could call the police, but or I would get an insurance maybe.
Yeah, and actually that's how I would answer that. I would say there's insurance. My money is not lost.
Yes, yes.
So I did. Okay. Anybody else have a response to this? Does anybody else want to respond?
Yes,
Want to respond?
I want to say one.
Please, Anton.
Yes, in Spain we have a saying about this question. It's, the translation may be, however robs a thief has 100 years of pardon. And I think a bank is some kind of a thief because they are always we are always paying for services that we never receive, and our taxes are going to save some kinds of bank that don't have a correct work with our money, because governments are going to pay for something they did wrong. And I think if I am paying taxes, it's not going to save banks. Maybe part of my taxes to save this kind of orphanage. And this could be not a correct way, but it's one way, because the thing is happening in Europe, is that people are paying more taxes for safe banks in a correct way, I think.
So the banks are actually, they're taking money legally. So like Robin Hood, that's what Thera mentioned. Alberto, and this just came to mind when Anton was talking. What if somebody stole the money from the cartels? Would you call the police?
From the cartels.
Because as it is said, there's for a pardon for a thief. Oh, sorry, a thief has a 1,000 pardons. What if you steal from a thief, you have 1,000 pardons? What if he stole from the cartels? The end justify the means.
Well, I I don't know. We have the same saying here in Colombia, but well, for sure, if he steals that money from the cartel, so
Would you
they
call
will
the
kill
police?
him.
No,
I don't know,
but
because
would
they
you
will
call
kill him.
Like if they saw, if you saw it, if you know this money was gotten from by means of theft and it was given to the
Yeah.
orphanage, would you report it?
No, I don't know. I don't know. It's a difficult situation. I don't really know.
Okay. Yeah, it is hard to answer. Anybody else have anything to say to this?
Well, in that case, if someone else steals the money from the cartels, I wouldn't call the police. In that case, I have it clear. I won't. I'm not
Yeah, if
interested in it.
anything with the cartels, I don't want to be involved.
No, I don't want.
Yeah, Marcus, I have a comment about this story. I think we couldn't give anything. Sorry, you hear me?
No, I said please continue.
Okay, you couldn't give anything you not have it. So if you steal a money, so this is not your money. I think so. You couldn't get anyone or give anyone money because this is not your money. So it is the source of your money. It is not legal.
So okay, so any money that is not yours, it should
Yes,
not be taken.
yes, and should
Even
also
even if that money is from a place that you know they're stealing that money.
yes, of course. I think that.
Okay, what if it's not money? What if your family needs food and you know this person, he is stealing food? Is it okay for you to take food from that person to feed your family now?
In this case, I think yes, because I need. If I not eat, if I not eat, I will die.
If you
If you
don't,
mean this,
if I don't. Yeah.
yes, yes, I think yes. In this case, yes.
But the children need to eat also. You're just taking money, which represents resources. So the children and students need to eat. So you take this and you give it to them.
Yes, but Marcus, we are not responsible about the orphan or something like that because we are not created them. I don't know.
You're only responsible for your children or who you create, or
Yeah,
you're more responsible for your children.
yes, but I'm just responsible about my family, about my child. This is what I am responsible about it, not about other people. But if I have money enough or more, yes, I can give them. But I couldn't steal for poor people. I can't.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the question now is, if you saw another person stealing for poor people, would you report that person?
No, I will be silent.
So you wouldn't say anything. You'd let it.
Mm,
You don't agree with his actions, but you don't want to be involved.
yes, of course. Yes, I'm negative.
No. I mean, we have 9 different people in the class. There are going to be 9 different ideas, so that's
Okay.
okay. Yes, Adela. Wow, Adela, you're. Okay. Are we finished with that, or are there any more points? Interesting. Okay. Adela, I want you to do the next one, and Joseph, I would love to hear your voice, along with Wasu. I want to hear your opinion. Okay. Let us go to slide number 4. Okay. Adela, can you read the first paragraph? And Wasu, can you please read the second and third paragraph?
Your best friend is about to get married. The ceremony will be performed in 1 hour, but you have seen just before coming to the wedding that your friend's fiancé has been having an affair.
Wasu?
If your friend marries this woman, she is unlikely to be faithful, but on the other hand, if you tell your friend about the affair, you will ruin his wedding. Yeah.
Ask a
Would
question.
would you would you not tell your friend of the affair?
What say you, Joseph? What do you say, Joseph?
Well, if he is my best friend, I would say him about this because
I'm sorry. Can you say that again? I didn't hear it well.
if he is my best friend, I would say to him about this.
You would tell him about this.
I would tell him about this. But if it is not, he is not one of my best friend, I would say anything
You
because
wouldn't
maybe
say anything.
I wouldn't say anything. Maybe he don't believe me. Um, he would say that I wanna be with her, Her,
He would think you're lying just to get at the his fiance or his wife.
yeah.
But he's your best friend. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, all right. Wasu, what do you think?
Hmm. I think I will tell everything to my friend.
He's about to get married in less than an hour.
Hmm.
The wedding is going to happen now. It's a lot of money and a lot of time.
Yes. If I am oh, if my girlfriend or my fiance have an affair, I don't want to to marry with that woman for sure. And I think the my friend is same to me.
So you would want your friend to do the same thing for you if he knew.
Yes. I think if the marriage is if it have the marriage in the future, my friend and his wife will be divorced for sure.
Okay. No. Okay, okay. Adela, what are your ideas?
I am agree because
No, no,
I
I
don't
agree.
I
I
don't
agree.
I agree. Sorry, I don't tell him anything because it's possible. This is an punctual affair.
Well, sorry,
This
sorry, sorry,
is
sorry. Pause, Adela. Um, Joseph and Wasu said they would tell. They would tell the friend.
but the second I think I thought this is no because
No, Wasu and Joseph said they would tell the friend. Am I
I
correct, Wasu and Joseph?
No,
Yes.
Okay, Wasu said he would tell the friend. What about you,
was
Joseph?
was I understand no sorry.
No, he said he would tell him. Wasu said he would tell his friend that he's having an affair.
And Joseph too.
yes, I
If
would tell him if he's my girlfriend.
if he's his best friend, he would tell him.
Uh, I don't tell him anything
You wouldn't.
because I think is possible. This is a punctual problem. For example, after the party, the hen party, no, the bride has drank it or had drunk it a lot, has an affair. Uh, I don't tell him, and after that, if the marriage is not a success, they can to divorce, no problem.
So you wouldn't tell your friend at all. And no. If this is a relation, an affair means okay. Not that she. An affair can mean many things. Maybe it could mean a moment, or it can mean an ongoing relationship. But if you knew that she was in an ongoing affair, would you tell your best friend, Adela?
Sorry, if the
If his soon-to-be wife was in an ongoing affair,
an
an
of,
ongoing relationship with another man, would you tell him?
I think no,
Not at all.
because
Not before
no,
the
no,
wedding. Not after the wedding. Not at all.
no. This is a problem, a couple problem. I don't. I think it's a very problematic situation to another person um, has but more problem. I think no,
You just no.
no,
Wash my
no.
hands.
I think no.
Okay. Okay. Anybody? I don't want to say what I have to say. I want you guys to speak first.
Yes.
Any other ideas or points? Anybody want to
Uh,
say anything?
I try
All
to
right.
speak with the woman Sorry?
You would try. You would try to get her number. Hey, I
No,
know.
no, in this way. No, in this way. I try to speak with her, with her because
Say what?
uh, mm, to ask her about the fair, if she really loves my friend. And I have to make up my mind, and this is not a question. It's not an easy question to me to decide for 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 this couple, and I don't know what's happening in his mind, and perhaps he knows this situation. You know, you have really think about this situation,
Yeah.
and the clue is what happens with the relation, and I think the only question is if she loves my friend. If I have any doubt about their answer, I possibly tell him. But if she convinced me, I know the relation. I know the affair. She knows that I know, and it's impossible to 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 make any other reflection about the situation. But the only question is she love my friend? If the answer is yes, I'm not going to say anything to him.
You have a
Eh,
love radar. You have a love radar, so you say, boop, 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 boop.
she
Oh yes, he really
uh,
loves her. Okay.
Maybe,
she can
maybe,
say you are you psychologist?
Let's talk Adele and then Joseph. Go Adele.
Sorry, no. She can to say Anton. Sorry, is Anton?
Anton.
Yes,
Yes.
she can say Anton. Are you psychologist? Do you don't mind? No, my problem. Because
Anton wants to be a
it's a
psychologist.
I,
very it's a very problematic
every
situation.
everybody has a psychologist inside.
Yeah,
Joseph,
it's same to the soccer.
Especially
It's same to the
Argentinian
soccer.
people, especially.
In the soccer is same, no? All people is trainer. It's mistake.
Yes.
This is
Joseph,
same.
Joseph, what do you want to say?
yes, I don't know. I won't believe her. I won't believe her because she's cheating my best friend. Maybe he's trying to convince me about he love him, but uh,
She loves him.
she loves him. But I think he's gonna try only saying things, but what I see is what I see. But it is not. It is not the words that he told me are not valuable for
Mm,
me.
because she's
Uh,
already a liar.
yeah, yeah. She's cheating my friend.
Mm. Okay, let me tell you what I'm thinking. See you, Adele. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing. Um, I would not tell my friend before the wedding. If the wedding is going to happen, I would not tell him because it is a lot of money and a lot of time and preparation. I want him to experience that. And I would let them get married. Maybe afterwards at the reception or before they go on the honeymoon, I would tell him what I know and say, look, you need to speak to your wife about this. You need to have this discussion. And like Joseph said, you don't know if he already knows about it or not. Maybe they will work through it. Maybe they will grow from it. Maybe it is a problem that they already know they have. But I would tell him after the wedding just so that he would enjoy the wedding. They will enjoy the moment and their families will enjoy it. But then he's my best friend. I think he needs to know.
Okay, Marcus, I have something to say.
There, I love that you have something to say. Go for it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, but in my opinion, I think your friend, if he not figure out his partner cheating by himself, he not know his partner, because if you know well his partner, so he will figure out, because you know any part of couple cheating each other, you will feel it, because this is the nature of life. Because if my partner cheat me, I will feel it when she speak, when she act, when she doing everything. So I feel it. If he not feel about his partner, so I think he doesn't know his partner.
Well, then that means that that is something for him to work and develop with his partner. That, the ideal is that you can feel your partner and you have that communication. Maybe they don't have it and they need to grow to that. And maybe to help them grow to that is I need to help them be honest with each other. Maybe my friend doesn't know that. Maybe he doesn't have that skill.
Maybe Marcus, you are right, but I don't know, because if you interfere about this relationship couple, I think you will bear the result of, if they get divorced, they will hate you, because you are the
No, no,
number one, because the reason of divorce you are.
no. Hold on. Is it interfering? I would like the other class members to say this, because all I'm saying is this is a fact that she is sleeping with another man. You need to talk to her about it. And I have nothing else to say. His decision that he makes with that information is his decision.
Yes, okay, Marcus.
The reason they break up is because she is sleeping with another man, not because I told him.
Mhm. Yes,
If they break up, go on.
okay,
Sorry.
yeah, but you should know, if you tell him, I mean, you tell your friend, and your friend answer you, okay, Marcus, so on, I agree. So what is your situation then?
No. I'm not asking. I'm not telling him to come to me for counseling, because I know some couples where after they're married or before they're married, the person has had an affair, but they've done away with it. They are forgiven and they grow. I know some couples that they break up after an affair. What a couple does, we will always have conflict in every relationship. We'll always have conflict. But what defines the relationship, what makes the relationship, is how we deal with the conflict, how we grow from it. So they're not breaking up because I am pointing out the conflict. They're breaking up because they did not deal with it, or their relationship is not meant to be. It's not because of me. That's how I see it. That's my opinion.
But I have something to say. But what if I agree with you? But what if I mean, they have a conflict, they have a problem, but the friend, my friend, ends up for forgiving his wife. I think that the wife will have negative feelings towards the person that told him or her. Probably the man will tell her, okay, you know, it was Marcus who told me that. So probably you will be afterwards a little bit. It will be difficult for you to be still be like really close friends with that person, because you cannot go to his house probably because she has bad feelings towards you. I don't know.
No, that's understandable. That's understandable. I think I'm willing to. I would have to weigh and value our friendship if I'm willing to lose that friend. Eh, this is how I try to approach life. Always do things that are true and right, and in the end, life will fall how it falls. Life will happen how it happens. I understand if she will be upset at me. I understand if she'd be angry. Again, remember, I'm not telling them they should break up. I'm not telling them they should stay together. I'm just saying I feel he should know this information. If she thinks he shouldn't know this information, then if I think a couple is a bad couple together, I don't have anything to say about that. I don't tell one person or the other. You always let a couple do what they have to do. Yes, Joseph?
I'm thinking about him like he were my brother or
Yeah.
my daughter. I would say him no matter what happens.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that too.
Yeah.
If his wife hates me after that, then his wife hates me. That's okay. He is still my brother. He's still my friend. Maybe I won't be able to go by there anymore. I'm sorry, Joseph. You were talking. I apologize.
No worry. Continue, Marcos.
I'm finished with that point now. Anybody else have anything to say? Or any questions? Any comments?
Well, could I say
Well,
something?
Okay. Chow, I'm gonna have you read the next question, but if you want to just add
Sure.
something now, and then Angela. I think that was Angela's voice.
yes.
Okay, Chow, then Angela.
Well, I think first I can make sure that I 100% make sure that his fiancée is have an affair with others.
Yeah, you know for
I
sure.
think that is quite important. I
Hmm.
know for sure, but sometimes I make mistakes,
No.
and
I'm saying in the example, it says that you know for sure. But that's
you
right.
know
You want.
there is a thing that what you are saying maybe not true. So that is thing I need to make sure. Secondly, I mean there are some unintentional consequences by my action. If I told him maybe something happened, even I and my friend don't want to say that. So maybe I will take a step back. At least I wait for the waiting is end and maybe tell the fact, but don't give any advice. Just tell what I say and uh, a basic fact and let them to deal with that, but not interfering that much. That's it.
Okay. Angela. And
Well, I think that just seeing that my friend's fiance is having an affair is it's still very little information to work on. So I think that I would need to ask my friend a little bit more about their relationship in terms of what if, for example, they have an open relationship and that's the way they live together, and now that it's way more common than before that couples have open relationships. So I would ask my friend, mm, well, I think it would be really difficult to ask, but if he's my best friend, I suppose that we have a lot of confidence. So I'd ask that first, and then I would
Angela.
need to prove it. I would need to prove it, and you know.
Angela.
So
I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking, if before your friend gets married, if he's a guy and you ask him, "Hey, do you have an open
mhm,
relationship?"
relationship.
Maybe he will think that you're hitting on him. Angela, I'm about to get married. Why are you asking me this?
But no, but I know that many couples now have open relationships,
Yeah.
and there are this relationship that they have no problem with having or with being involved with other people.
So
And
you would just ask that question. You wouldn't let
oh,
him know of the affair.
yeah, I would let him know before the wedding, because if I were him, I wouldn't like to go through the wedding and the all the expectation and the most happy day, I don't know, and then realize that it was not true. No,
Mm.
I prefer to ruin completely the wedding, but have the worst moment just before. I prefer that. So I don't know.
You would
I
prefer to ruin
would
the.
need to have more information before doing that. Before
Well,
guaranteeing that.
like I told Chow, I think in the example, you know for sure that she's she's he's having an affair.
Yeah,
Too
but
many
if
men. Yes, too many men. Sorry, excuse me. I'm reading the chat. Go on.
yeah, but I'm sure that that she's having an affair. But if they have an open relationship, that's the question. I will need more
It's
information.
impossible, Marcus. I don't think he want to share his wife.
Well, no. Nowadays, in some cultures, people are. Okay, let's go on to the next question. I'm sorry, Anton. You're right. There are too many men in this example. We're gonna stop. For the next one, I want. Oh, we only have 8 minutes. I want Chow to read Moises to also read. Did anybody not read? Joseph. And I will ask Anton. Anton, yes. All right. I would like you to read slide 9. Slide 9. Chow, read the first part. Moises, read the second paragraph and the question. And I'll ask you, Anton.
So, should I get started?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I know this one. It was a famous example. A runaway trolley is heading down the tracks toward 5 workmen who will be killed if the trolley proceeds on its present course. Molly is on a footbridge over the tracks in between the approaching trolley and the 5 workmen. Next to her on his footbridge is a stranger who happens to be very large.
Moises, are you with us?
Yes.
Please read the second paragraph and the question.
If she does nothing, the trolley will proceed, causing the death of the 5 workmen. The only way to save the lives of these workmen is to push this stranger off the bridge and onto the tracks below, where his large body will stop the trolley, causing his death. Should Molly push the stranger onto the tracks in order to save the 5 workmen?
All right. This is a picture of a trolley, and yeah, this is a famous one, Chow. Do you understand the question, Anton?
Yes, I understood.
Okay. This is a picture of it. Okay. So imagine this guy in blue is Molly, and this train is coming. This blue train is coming. Should he push this worker onto the track, killing 1 man and saving 5 lives, or should he do nothing and let the 5 men die? Go on. Sorry, Anton.
I never find this solution. I never think about to put someone in the road, in the rails, but it's impossible to me to think in this way. It's not a possible solution for me. It's an answer that we can find in this discussion, but I never did something like this.
Okay,
I
even if
suppose.
you can't come to a final decision, yeah, just tell us what you think, what you suppose you would do. Continue. I'm sorry.
Yes, but I suppose I'd be frightening and I'd be probably I don't know what's the meaning when you are when you have a lot of you are paralyzed and you feel like ice cube or something similar. I probably did nothing.
I would freeze up.
Only if I could save in another way, I act, but never in the way that put in the way of the railway of the trolley. Nobody, because this is the way I'm going to kill somebody, and I had to be the connection about any death, and probably I'm going to be
5 people.
I'm going to be accused of murder, probably. Instead, I save
you're going to
the
save
life.
5 people.
Yes, but I'm going to be in jail all my life, and this is a difficult. The more important thing in our life is respect the life, and I know I can save 5 lives, but I'm going to kill directly one of them, and. I'm sure that I'm not going to act in this way. I'm sure. I probably have to deal with the death of these 5 persons all my life, but it's better for me than the other way to think about I have killed somebody. I'm sure.
Okay. Moises, what is your response?
Oof, difficult. I don't know. I am very undecided person, so I would be paralyzed.
I'm
But
undecided.
I would wait. Probably the stranger will take the decision.
Wait, say what? The stranger would make the decision to jump on the tracks?
Yes.
Or the stranger could push you on the track.
Yes, I've never heard that. What if the stranger was gonna push you on the tracks? Oh man, I've never heard that before. If the stranger was gonna push you, then what would you do?
Maybe
Look
he's
at me,
facing
$50.
the same dilemma. Should I push the guy? Okay, yes, push him.
That stranger was inside a Google Hangout and they talked about it, and he thought about it. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna push the guy." And that day, you are that guy. He's going to
Yes. He would think, okay, Marcus said, push him.
No, Marcus did not say push. Oh, no. So, Moise, what's your decision now? What's your decision? Moise, I'm looking at you. What is your
Yes.
decision? What is your decision?
No, my decision is definitely I will think in myself. If I am sorry, but if I have the risk to go to jail, I wouldn't do anything. If probably if I am not in that risk and I will get a decoration, a gold medal decoration. I will be a hero.
At the beginning of class, you did say you were an indecisive person, so I don't know. All right, Chow, you have the last 30 seconds of the class.
Sure, and my computer is almost died, so I'll make it quick. I hope I can finish my talk. And well, I think it's if you want to save the five worker, you should jump it instead of push others to do that. Because you can make the decision of your own life, but you cannot make the decision of their life. So you don't control others' life. I mean, and I don't think you should save five people to save one. I don't think you should to push one person's life to save five person's life. And the value of life is infinite. So you cannot compare 5% versus 1%. So I'm not a
But you're comparing your
utilitarianism.
one life. You're comparing your one life to their fives.
Yeah, because I can make the decision of my life. I just want to to stop this trend, and the consequence is always unintentional. Maybe you push this man in front of the car, and the car didn't stop and killed six people. So that is something you cannot decide it. But and again, I cannot control other people's life. I can only control mine. So if I want to do that, to do the things about my own body, that's okay. But I cannot to do it to others. That is the baseline for me, maybe.
All right, good. Chow says if you want to say them, you should jump in front of the tracks. And if you jump, Moises, we will give you a medal. You will be a hero, but you will not be here to receive your medal. Okay. Class, I want to thank you. I believe, and I agree with Anton and Wasu. This was a fun discussion and class, very productive. Decisions are hard to make. Thank you for the discussion, and thank you for your decision to come to this class. Hopefully, I will see you again in the future. Inshallah.
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Dimitri, I didn't hear your voice, but goodbye to you too.
Goodbye.
All right, have a great day.